Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be playing NBA 2K20. Okay. So how I do with my team, I spin twice, but if I don't like those two teams, I can spin again, but if I spin that time, I have to stay with that team. I spin 3 times with the other team, no matter what. Okay, let's get into the video. No. Okay, not bad.
They wasn't with me when I was in the kitchen. Now these people want a piece of the pie. Count it all drum and I take it in stride. Feet on the ground but my head in the sky. I gotta go out and get it. I cannot waste no more time, yeah. I got the light all inside of me. Better believe I'ma shine, yeah. I gotta go out and get it. 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 Woke up that morning, I looked in the mirror, said I gotta go out and get it. I gotta go out and get it.
I mean, the Timberwolves are okay, but they're not great, you know? Line facing the Grizzlies. I don't really know who that team is. I don't really like the NBA. So yeah.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Our coverage tonight from Target Center as the Minnesota. The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. And the game arrivals
I like how they
sponsored
get off
by
the bus.
Express. Dress like a pro. Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, if you ask Karl-Anthony Towns, his greatest strength is his
Terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt.
Yeah, I think
and
it's the
Winslow
Grizzlies,
in
not
at the
the
3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Malik Beasley. He's out there with Russell, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Morant passes to Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks. And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Russell. He got it from 16 feet.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
Winslow shot is off. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Craig, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
It's tied,
This kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. Now, I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Anybody.
Brooks feeling it out a bit, trying to find Hernangomez. To him. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I tell you what, it's so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you got to appreciate.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Russell. And that one's good. Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Valanciunas, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensively.
Up by 3.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
A shot by Johnson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
Yes, the Grizzlies.
Here's Anderson, and he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Reed. Noel hits the three-point foul. He has 6.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
With 1 on the clock, and that concludes the first quarter of play. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the target set. All-star big man Karl Anthony Towns is hungry to maximize his potential.
I want to be the best player I've ever played, and I feel that I could do that. I think I have the God-given talent and the God-given abilities to make it happen, and I have total confidence in myself every single day. I wake up that I could be the greatest player who ever played. I know if I continue to put the work ethic in and continue to do all the little things I need to do, I could find myself in that conversation. But, you know, obviously I got to learn every single day and never take no days for granted.
His coaches, Greg, and teammates love hearing that.
And how can you not? I mean, that kind of drive is special. And with his tools and potential, hard to put a ceiling on just how good he can be.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. The Grizzlies coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
Here's Morant. He can't get that one, and Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Beasley. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Another shot. That's good on the jump shot. And Gomez has got his first basket.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the knee had collapsed on him.
Here's Morant. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Beasley. And it's blocked.
What?
Towns kicks to Hernan Gomez. And they pick up 2. Hernan Gomez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And there it is for them.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
What was that? That looks like a gang sign. Like, I'll see you later, y'all. That's bad.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled him.
Malik Beasley out there with Russell. Then there's Towns, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Ryan Saunders.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Here's Morant, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Hernan Gomez passes to Okogie. Back to Hernan Gomez. Over Valanciunas. No good from Hernan Gomez. The Grizzlies trail by 9.
And you think about the two best talents in Wolves history, KG, obviously, and probably Big Cat.
I would not disagree. I mean, KG is a Hall of Famer. The Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, has been terrific early in his career. The rebounding and scoring, the versatility at that size between those two guys, it could have possibly been like the Admiral and Tim Duncan. Well, maybe not quite that good, but really good.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
And one thing the Wolves have done well over the past few seasons, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, you know, they squeeze it well. Low turnovers can be a double-edged sword, though. If you don't make many mistakes, maybe you're not being aggressive enough.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Justice Winslow. Culver passes to Reed. Now Hernan Gomez. Shoots from 8. Trying to get open is Johnson. That one falls. Reed's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
36 seconds left to play in the third. And that one's good. Morant.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And finished up by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
The pass to Johnson over Clark. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Melton. The shot comes out. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Anderson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Clark. Then it's Morant. Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Dishes it to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Moves back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Malik Beasley comes in for Jake Layman. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson comes in for Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
And, you know, the willingness from Towns to share the ball, just another reason why his guys love playing with him.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Morant with it. Russell's there. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, he really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Beasley, here we go. And yes, it's good. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Russell with the ball. They'll bring it up for Minnesota. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're up by 10. 102 left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Ryan Saunders said to the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And Memphis making a change here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jackson. Josh Jackson comes in for Winslow. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Valanciunas. That one drops for him. Valanciunas has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Hernan Gomez, that's a two-pointer, and again it's Minnesota converting.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout the
Alright guys, well that's it for that video. I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.